straight out to Steve Helling with People Magazine, who has interviewed Woods. Steve, thank you for being with us. What can you tell us about Elin Nordegren moving out and heading to Sweden?
Well, what we know at this point is that Elin has pretty much had enough. You know, one woman, when that first came out, she had decided that she was going to stay with Tiger. They were going to work through it. But every day it seems like there's another woman coming out forward. And since that's been happening, she's just been getting angry, and she's decided at this point to take off her ring, and it's time to move on. So she's going to take the kids to Sweden for the holidays, and we'll see if she ever comes back.
If she ever comes back. So when those moving vans were at the home, Tiger Woods' Florida mansion in Windermere, moving out artwork, where's the artwork going?
Well, we don't know where it's going right now, but it's definitely a sign of splitting up some assets, moving some things out. And you can't get any more definite than that. Taking items out of the home, it just shows that the home is broken.
And back to Steve Helling with People Magazine. He has interviewed Woods. Steve, what more can you tell me about the fact that she's going home for the holidays? Any suggestions she's not coming back?
Well, we don't know, what's in her plans, but what friends are telling us and what sources are telling us is that she's finally had enough. And one thing to keep in mind is that her move, taking the kids to Sweden, isn't quite the same with the rest of us. If our spouses took the kids to Sweden, Tiger can fly over there anytime. But the point is that she needs to be with her family, and she needs to be with the people who love her and know her the best, and that's going to be over there.
And Steve, what can you tell me about a re-up on the prenup? All these lawyers have been coming on the show saying, oh, it's an ironclad prenup. If it was so ironclad, they wouldn't be re-upping it to the tune of up to $75 million. What do you know?
Well, what I do know is that her friends, and she has told her friends that this is really not about money at this point. She's going to be taken care of one way or the other, and she's going to have plenty of money one way or the other. What she's trying to do right now is make sure that her kids are provided for, that they're happy, that they're healthy, and that they do get to have a relationship with both parents. Whatever happens with the prenup and whatever the financial terms end up being aren't as important to her as making sure that she's taking care of those two little kids.
Well, I'm pretty sure that $75 million ought to do it. Steve Helling, yes, from People Magazine. Out to our chief editorial producer. Everybody, we are taking very quickly to Steve Helling with People Magazine. Steve, you have actually interviewed Woods on numerous occasions. What can you tell us about him? And you covered his wedding. Are you surprised about this turn of events?
Yes, I am, because he's always come across as a family man who loves his wife and kids. It's been a surprise to all of us.
Can that be true, Karen Stark? Can he love his wife and kids, but engage in all of these affairs?
Absolutely.